Hi, I'm Ann Smith, and I'm the 6th grade Latin teacher here at the Shipley Middle School. And I'm very excited to show you some of the projects our 6th graders have made. This year we had the 6th graders begin the school year as they study with the Cambridge Latin course for our Prima Latina class. They investigated ancient Pompeian villas and compared the traditional villa design and decorative elements with their own homes. And so some of these projects are absolutely fantastic. The students had particular elements that they needed to identify and incorporate creatively and artistically after learning about the art and culture of Pompeii in the classroom. And they did a marvelous job. As you can see, some of the students are budding architects, and they incorporated roof elements of design that actually come off. They incorporated some of the mosaic elements in the flooring and the artistry of the frescoes on the walls. They even had a mini-me inside, which was one of the requirements, and labeling all of the rooms with the correct Latin terms. And I also wanted them to think about recycling, so to be creative and incorporate some artistic elements, such as the crayons for the columns, and some other elements that really made their villas unique. And together, this is an excellent display of just some of the student projects. I worked with Dr. Usha Ballamore, who is the Director of Character Education here at Shipley, to incorporate some important key principles with regard to teaching virtues of resilience, how one faces challenges, when designing, coming across some challenges of cutting the walls, for instance, or decorating to make their final product look exactly as they had imagined it. And also to share what they were most proud of, and then to present to their classmates and have some peer accolades so that they recognize what was unique and wonderful about each of the projects. So self-study, other study, studying the ancient Pompeian culture of the Romans in the Bay of Naples, and also then the presentation aspect. So it was really very special this year, and I'm delighted with the final products, and the kids enjoyed it so much.
The thing I'm most proud of with my Roman villa is definitely my roof. It took a long time to cut open all the holes in the roof, and it was definitely a challenge for me.
I think the hardest part of this project for me was getting every detail the way I wanted it. I had to measure out the cardboard exactly right in order for me to get the design I wanted and cut the paper, and I hope I did a good job. What I liked most probably about this project would have to be not only was it fun, but it was also educational, and it really helped me know about Roman villas.
The thing I enjoyed most about my project was my little clay figures that I made, and they were really fun to make.
What I enjoyed most was sticking on all the different artistic elements, because you had to be very creative. So some of the walls are hand-drawn, and the reason is because the slaves' quarters, I feel, don't have very beautiful artwork, so I just made them stone, very basic. But most rooms have beautiful, complex art from Italy, which is very beautiful and very colorful.
The thing I liked most about building this project was making the roofs, and the challenge it was to make them, because I wanted to make them so they could come off, and so you could see on the inside like these coming off there. And I needed to find a way to structure it so it was stable and wasn't collapsing every 5 minutes, and it could still come off. And I thought that was really challenging, and I overcame it, so that was probably one of my favorite parts of it.
I am definitely the most proud of my columns in my villa, because they represent my name in Latin, which is iris, which means rainbow, messenger, and my columns, I made them out of straw, but I made them with rainbow wrapped around them.
I'm proud
Probably the one thing that I'm most proud of is either the summer triclinium, because you didn't have to do that and it was extra credit, or it would have to be my garden because I worked really hard and I think it looks very realistic.
One of the things that I definitely learned doing this project is how to pace myself, because we've got a few weeks to do it, and I didn't want to do it in all one night, so I had to even it out over the weekends.
I think the most important virtues I had to apply to this were creativity and very hard work, because I mean, like I said before, the walls were really hard, so I just had to keep going, like falling over and just getting right back up. And creativity, because I had to select all the artwork that I think would be very important in my villa and stand out in my villa. So those are the virtues I think were very important.